This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, welcome to the next session on ODATA. In the last class, we have seen what exactly the ODATA and uh, how you can call the ODATA services from the Postman. And now we are going to see, and also we performed read request. How you can get the data from the Postman, right? So this is what we did. But so now how we can post the data by using ODATA services. Okay, I think it is stuck. So how you can post the data? Okay, first actually this is a little complicated. So next session I will explain this. Okay, directly if I explain this you will confuse. First simple update we do, then later I come to this part. Okay, so for that actually I'm going to create. So this is ANA server. We do in the normal our server. Oh, we need to open that, right? Already opened, huh? Yeah. So maybe we'll go to our server, SAP user. Okay. Welcome 1 2 3 4. Yeah, after lunch, everybody will be have problem. So we'll do simple. Okay, today we created some table, guys. Hotels, right? So we'll do that updation first. Okay, first we'll see the simple request. Okay, GR hotels. Okay, maybe we'll use the same thing today. So I will update the data from external service. Okay, from Postman we update the data into this table. Hotel ID, hotel name, city, country, telephone, email, product. Okay, so maybe I created a OData service, simple OData service from the scratch. Okay, if you are new, okay, this is a good opportunity to learn. So maybe I created a project G EDG. Okay, I will give very small name, guys. Service name contains very big. Okay, G underscore hotel. Okay, that's it. This is my project. G. Okay, uh, it's an OData service for hotels. Okay, I can do all things. I can create, I can read, I can do whatever I want. GDG9. Okay, and created in a OData service. Whenever you create an OData service, it creates a data model, service implemented, runtime artifact, service maintenance. You should maintain the data model. Maybe I can maintain by importing that table directly. Okay, this is my table. Okay, this is my table. I put this table, and so we can do manually, and this is the shortest way to define the entity types. Okay, maybe I can say it's in a hotels, just hotels. Okay, HOTELS. Okay, create the entity set. It will create automatically for you. Okay, select hotel ID, hotel name, client not required, country, telephone, email, product. Okay, I don't select the mandate, and next. And so here the hotel ID is the key, guys, because the key we will derive Aadhaar number. Here the hotel ID is the key, and finish. That's it. Your OData service is created with hotels. This is the entity type. This is the entity set. Simple. Generate your OData service. Okay. Transport for. Okay. We are doing where we are doing OData services. 9 only, but we are doing in. We do not have transport request. In, okay. I think we are doing. Yeah. No, we are doing in. See. In I think HANA or OData. I don't think. Wait. Yeah, this is the transport, and okay. Now see, whenever you generate, it creates a model provider class short rest names. Okay, model provider extension, data provider class, data provider extension, one model name, one service name. See, a simple service name, and okay, and do it in the EDG9. Save and okay. First, understand the simple what is post. Then we will deep dive into the post operations. Okay, the objects are generated. So whenever the objects are generated, we need to go to runtime artifact. See, these are model provider class, extension, DPC class. Good, you need to go to the DPC extension and go to the sorry. mm, Not extension. Sorry, not the base. We need to go to the extension. Okay, maybe in the last you see 5 methods, right? This is to post the data. This is to get the data, single record. This is to get multiple records. This is to delete the record. This is to update the record, guys. Maybe we'll implement all, guys. Get will implement as well as post we will implement. Okay. First get entity set, because whenever you give the service, it should be having all the operations, guys. Okay. Normally we do all the operations. First, let me implement the get entity set. Read multiple records from this database table. Okay. So see, take out all the code. Okay, get means fetch the data, right? Select star from GR hotels. Oh, I think it will give me a lot of things, guys. Okay, so shit. I need to put H. Okay, GRH OTELS hotels into table. So ET underscore entity set. That's it. ET underscore entity set. That is done. Okay, the get operation is done. It will fetch all the records from the table. It will save the data into ET underscore entity set, and this method will give the return back the data to your OData service, guys, and activate. Okay, this is fine, and maybe take this Control C, come back, and single record you need to implement get entity for the single record get entity method. Okay, take out the code. I don't want all this code. Method end method should be there, and I need to do an if line underscore exists, and open this, close it, and inside this I have an internal table IT underscore key underscore tab. See, this concept is same, guys. Okay, inside this we have a name, and which is equal to the hotel ID. I think it should be okay, sorry, HOTEL ID. The name should be this case, hotel ID. See, so first one is caps and ID, I is caps. Okay, if the line exists, and if the value I am going to take as data underscore, maybe LV underscore hotel ID, and which is equal to the, so you take the this Control C and Control V hyphen value. So this is the record which I need to, I'm getting the key and do this. Sorry, maybe I can write select star from GR. Yes, it's in a single record. We should use single. Select single star from GR hotels. Okay, into table is not required. Maybe it's in a ER entity. Okay, if any errors, we'll correct it. That's not a problem. And where hotel ID, which is equal to the LV underscore hotel ID. Hotel, hotel. That's it. This is also done. And so the next thing is important. So now we get the data from. So first I will read multiple records, then I will read single record, just testing. And when I post it, which method will be triggered? So the entity is the create entity will be triggered, guys. That we need to implement actually. Okay, here you can see create entity and model redefine the create entity method, hotel set create entity, very, very important. So here I don't know what is the code which I need to do. So maybe I use breakpoint. Yes, I can use the breakpoint like this and implement this case. Okay. So now I have implemented 3 methods. We'll see how exactly it works, how we can do the, how we can post the data. We'll see, guys. Okay, now, okay, come back. We implemented the methods and you need to activate the class as well. So you need to generate the class. Yes, I did an implementation. Now, so if I want to call this service from the external system, I should maintain the service case, right? So where do you maintain the service? IWFND main service. Go here. Automatically it will not be available. First you should maintain add service. And alias, it's an embedded, it's in a local. If it is not embedded, you need to give RFC destination. G, okay, maybe enter, you will get all the services. And here you can see Z, maybe Z will start here. Z hotels, Z underscore, uh, Z underscore hotel SRV, select add selected service. And once you add, so it will ask and okay, and put an okay. And you need to save in the transport request this, and it will ask for 2 times or 3 times, 4 times, and 4 times you need to do this. So I have maintained the service. So the metadata loaded successfully, guys. Okay, no need to load the metadata now. Maybe select the service and look for an URL. Okay, enter. See this. So this is my hotel service, and which is ODATA is ICF. See, SICF, ICF means this is activated, which is added to the system alias local and call in browser. Yes, and it gives me a URL, guys. Take this URL and go to the postman. This no, this is the postman, and maybe I open one more thing. First, I will do a get operations, guys. First, okay. So here my get operation. Slash entity set. What is the entity set? So maybe I forgot the entity set. Okay, hotels set. Okay, go to here, hotels ls and set and question mark dollar format, which is equal to JSON. So first get me all the hotels which are saved in the database. So go to authorization, basic authentication you should provide, and see SAP user welcome 1234 and send. Okay, what is the problem? Okay, that's correct. Exactly. And maybe I check the records first here in the hotels. We'll see how many records which we have. And also we go to the SMICM. We maintain the records. Okay. No, we didn't maintain any entries. What is happening? Oh, it's hanging, guys. It is hanged. Yeah, I maintained some record. Okay, I maintained one record. Okay, that's fine. So go to the, we'll maintain from OData now, the records. Okay, SMICM, and go to services and change, maintain 8000. See, here we maintain the 60 seconds max. So after the 60 seconds, you are going to get a timeout error. So see this service and activate. So these are basis activity. Now maybe I can run my OData service and send. Okay, hotel. Okay, see guys, the port name is 8000. That's the problem. And send. I think it is triggering. And see guys, you get a result. See hotel ID one record 1000 and Barchi and Hyderabad, India. Telephone number and info at Barchi, and product is this case blank product. Okay, why the product is giving an incoming? I think the product is blank. Yeah, blank record blank. So this is the get service, right? And let's take, if you want to read single record, yes, I put in a here and you will get in a single record. That's not a problem. Now I need to post the record, guys. This is the important. So for that, what you need to do is, see guys, here you can see a result. This is my result set, guys. Take this result. This is the JSON format, Control C. Okay. So now what I need to do is, so I will open the same, and which is in a post operation. And here you need to put the URL. Yes, I put the URL, Control C and Control V. And whenever you post it, don't use the format here. Just you need to have plain entity set, guys. Okay. Then I need to go to the authorization. In the authorization, basic authentication, maybe it will be there, basic authentication. And in the body, you need to post the data in the body. Whenever I select the body, you should select in a raw format. So this is in a request payload, guys. We are calling it's in a, the OData architecture is in a request response architecture. The HTTP is in a request response architecture. Request means here we need to send the data to the HTTP request. So here you need to select as in a JSON format. See, there is a button JSON format. So you need to come to the body. You have to select in a radio button raw, and then here you need to select in a JSON format. This is my JSON format, guys. So put this, sorry. So go to the previous request and control copy, and don't put URL and all, plain JSON. Sorry. So go to here and copy and put this, right click and paste. See, this is the thing, guys. But what it is saying, so it is giving me some error, guys. See what exactly this error, and maybe what I need to do is I need to keep in the curly braces, and end also I need to put in a curly brace, guys. See, it is not giving me an error, guys. But sometimes you will be having complicated things. Let's take, okay, you validate this JSON format, how you can validate a JSON format. Okay, so maybe post operations. Okay, what we are doing here, okay, implement the method create entity. The method is, so we have to implement method create entity. Okay, you know, right, that a create entity method, and when we test post operation, okay, we have to prepare JSON file. Okay, you know how to do in a JSON file, I have explained. Okay, then validate JSON file which has been prepared. So to do this, the site is jasonlint.com, guys. So there is a JSON lint. Okay, this is the website. So jasonlint.com. So here you can do the validation. So the site is Control C. To validate, we are going to use jasonlint.com. This is the site which we will use, and put the JSON which we have taken. So maybe this is my JSON. I have given a wrong JSON format and put it here and validate JSON. See, it is showing the error. At what line it is giving me the error? Country, this expecting UOF, and what the error is. So we have another field. You need to put in a comma. So now you do the validate JSON. Now validate JSON is valid, and take this JSON, Control C. Now you go to the here, put the your JSON as a like this. See, I put on a body. I have given a authorization. See, this is the thing, and you need to post the data. So post is in a method. So this is the entity set which we are calling. Don't use in a dollar format, JSON and all. So the format and all we have given here itself. See, already it is there. It is included in your request. When I send this, it should trigger in a method create entity set, guys. Since it is in a post, it triggers in a create entity set. See, so see there is an error. So you need to do the JSON post operation. So here it is giving me the error. So what exactly the error? See guys, CSRF token is failed. Okay, Control C. So the problem is here. Whenever you do a post operation, it checks for a CSRF token, guys. Why? Whenever it is in a get, it's not giving me anything. But whenever you do in a post, it is giving me the CSRF token failed error. So what exactly the CSRF token? Okay, CSRF. It's a cross site request forgery. It's a cross site request forgery, guys. So you know, right? Hacking. Okay, people are doing a lot of hackings. Okay, so if you know some of the things, some of the information, I can connect to your server. Okay, I can do the updations. Let's take an example of if I do not have any security, I can connect to the SAP server. I can update the bank account with my bank account, right? I can call in a ODATA service. I can do this. So to put that restrictions and securities, SAP has introduced a CSRF token, cross-site reference request forgery, and so you need to have a valid token ID, guys. So for all the get operations, no problem. If you want to do a post operation, if you want to do a put operation, if you want to do a DML operations, the CSRF token is must. Without this, you cannot update the data into the database case. So put and delete and these operations, CSRF token is must. Okay, CSRF token is must. So without this, we cannot. Without this, we cannot. We cannot apply DML operations. DML operations is not possible. DQL is possible. You can fetch the data without CSRF, but you cannot post or you cannot put, you cannot delete the data, guys. So how to get the CSRF token? So first, if you want to apply in a post, that's why, guys, I did a get operation as well. See, so first step is step one. get data with CSRF token. Get data with CSRF token by using parameter, and which is in a CSRF hyphen what is that here? Correct. So what is that? X hyphen CSRF hyphen token, and which is equal to fetch. So this command you need to apply in the header level, header request. In the header request, you need to use XCSRF token, which is equal to fetch. That means, see, here I have a get operation. In the header, okay, use, I need to add one more, guys. How can I do that? In the cache control, I need to add one more here. Sorry, here. So here, maybe I can put X in the header, guys. See, I go to the header. I need to do a get operation with X CSRF hyphen token, and value is fetch. So I'm going to fetch first CSRF token. Okay, send and send. See, guys, you see CSR. See, this is the CSRF token, guys. So SAP sends me a CSRF token. Control C, and you need to take this CSRF token, and whenever you post it and apply your CSRF token, X hyphen CSRF hyphen token, and value I need to put this value, not fetch. Whatever the values we fetched it, that you need to post it. And now I can send it. See, guys, here I ask the practical question. Okay, did you implemented uh, some problem? 201 is created. How it is created? Actually, it should stop at breakpoint. Maybe it is giving me the error. It's okay. So as an interviewer, I will ask, how can you post the data by using ODATA? So you will say, if you read it, okay, it's in a create entity method. Okay, can you post a request without any restrictions or without any validations? You will say, yes, I can implement. But if you really implement, you will see this kind of thing, CSRF token. That is a practical thing, right? Okay, what is the prerequisite to post the OData service from external system or postman? So you need to have a CSRF token. First, you need to get the data, then you need to post the data, guys. So in the CSRF token, XCSRF token is the uh, uh, command which we need to use to fetch an CSRF token and header request and pass the CSRF token while posting the data. While posting the data, you need to fetch. But why my here, guys, success is 201. Okay, but maybe what is my wrong is, so I go to the code. In the code DPC extension, actually the normal breakpoint is not triggering. Okay, maybe I need to put external breakpoint, create entity. Okay, so simple, some code I will write it, guys. So what kind of code you can write? Normally, if I don't know anything, if sci hyphen uname, which is equal to SAP user and end if, normal code which I have written, and activate some code without something, because I don't know what code I need to write here. Because so by seeing that, by debugger only, I will come to know how to write the code, guys. Okay, so blindly we should not implement this. So maybe I put an external breakpoint now. I put an external breakpoint. Maybe now I can trigger the service again. Send. Yeah. See, guys, now our method is triggered. What is the method? Create entity. See, post equal to the create operation. I told when we post the data from OData from external system, it triggers in a method create entity method, guys. Now, so how can I read the data? How can I read the data? So go to the locals, and here you can see no key tab, no entity type name it gives me. And see guys, I didn't see anything, but here you can see there is one object. IO means it's an object, guys, importing object. Okay, this is my object. Object is nothing but it's in a class. See, and double click on the object IO data provider. And in this actually there is a method. I think what is the method here? I forgot the method. Data provider. I think read request, or I think read request is the method. Okay. So this is my object. I can see somewhere the data. Okay. With that method, I can read the data, guys. Hotels, children are hotels. Somewhere I can see the data. Key proper. Uh, Read entity method, guys. Maybe we'll see, guys. I will use this method. I will come to know if I do a control space, I will get the methods. Okay, I will use this object, guys. This is an instantiated object. We'll use this method. We'll use this object. Okay, execute and see, guys, if it is a normally it's not success, but the code it is showing success code is in 201. So error codes. Where is the codes? Yeah. So when it is in a post operation. hmm, When it is in a post operation, okay, success. What is the error code for success? 201, guys. Okay, success is it's in a 201 is the status code. Okay, so now I am going to write a implementation. So this is my dummy code. I don't use the dummy code. Instead of that, so where is the object? Which is the object here? So this is the object IO underscore data provider. IO underscore data provider. Since it is an object instance, and so do the hyphen and greater than, do the control space. It gives me all the methods, guys. So see, read entry data is the method. So this is the method which we need to use, and do the control space and enter. So no need to, guys, I forgot to tell, no need to write call method, guys. Without writing in a call method also we can call the methods. Okay, that is one of the option. Normally what you will do if you want to call method, right? So it's not required actually. Inbuilt it will work actually. Inbuilt it works as a call method statement. See, guys, here you can see. So the data comes as this is in a exporting parameter, and if it is in a parameter, I can use an inline declarations at the uh, methods. So this is my method data, and this is my ls underscore maybe data input. I can say this is my input, guys, right? So I can use this is my input request. Input data is here is my input data. So go to the body. This is my input data, guys. Okay. So I am getting the data Ubuntu over here, guys. Maybe if you have any exceptions, if you want to raise, you can raise the exceptions by using try and try and try. That's it. So now the data is available here in the ls underscore input. We'll see first. Then I will update. I will apply the things, guys. Maybe pretty printer or do the syntax check. Okay, so you should not use the declarations, guys. Instead of this, so declare like this ls underscore input. So you need to declare the ls underscore input. Okay, maybe I can go here. Data. You need to declare with the your entity type, guys. Type. So your entity type where is your entity type? So here this is my entity type. So you need to declare this, guys. Control V and type of. Okay, your model provider class ts hotels, which is in a structure, and in the ts hotels whatever the entity types, whatever the fields which you have, that comes over here, guys. So you can take like this now. So what is the problem? Period. So save and pretty printer, and now you can do the syntax check, syntax errors, and now you can activate your method. Wow. So now I put on a breakpoint, external breakpoint over here, guys. Okay, so now I trigger the method once again and send. See guys, so F5 and do the F6 and go to the ls underscore input and see the data, and hotel ID is 1000, Bawarchi, Hyderabad, India, and info, and this is the data. See this data we are inputting from here. Okay, we can change now. Okay, just I have taken an example. Okay, take it out. Now I will change the data guys. Okay, now I will input the data from OData external service, maybe green Bawarchi. Next one is green Bawarchi and hotel name and Hyderabad, India. This product is what product you want? Okay, chicken dum biryani. So this is the product which I am going to save. And but if you want to save this data, what you need to do? If you want to save this data, what you need to do? You need to use modify statement. Okay, so you need to modify the database table, right? Okay, why we will use modify guys? Huh? Why we will use? Huh? Huh? Yeah. So it will do both insert as well as update operations. Okay, corresponding. So I am doing an. So why? Because why I am doing this? Do you know? So here maybe I have some fields. Uh, so ls underscore input. Sorry, ls underscore ZR hotels. ZR hotels. Okay, you need to declare here ls underscore ZR hotels, which is type of ZR hotels. Always guys, whenever you do the database tables, you should declare a work area with the table guys, ZR hotels. So you can, both are compatible, database table and work area is compatible. Here I am doing a move corresponding. Okay, we are doing a corresponding data here, and that data we are going to update it guys. And so if psi hyphen sub rc, which is equal to 0, and do a commit work, and see guys, we are doing a DML operation here. Okay, my modify comes under the DML operation, pretty printer and activate. Normally we should not do like this, it's not a suggested way. Okay, since it is a custom table I can do it, but if it is in a data, okay, sales order data, we should not do this guys. Okay, so now this is my code, simple. Activate. Now I trigger the data from our data service. Is the breakpoint exist? I think we have deleted the breakpoint. Okay, breakpoint moves up and put the breakpoint, external breakpoint, and trigger the service, and okay, and it triggers my breakpoint. Okay, always we have to do with the debugging mode only guys, don't do directly. So try with the debugging mode always, then only you will understand where exactly it is going the error. What happened? Error? Huh? What is the error? So I think the data is here. The problem is here, guys, it seems. Okay, so maybe I go to the OData service, and where is the OData service? Come back. So before there is no problem. Now it is giving me the problem whenever I add a material. So go to the hotels and properties, and what is the size of the material? Maximum. See, is it 8? Okay, guys, it's not S4 Anna. Sorry, it's an SAP ECC. I thought always I'm thinking OData I'm implementing in S4 Anna. The total length is what is the length? 18. Guys, this kind of things will be tracked in the error log, guys. So go to the error log. The field data kind of stuff will be logged here. See, chicken dum biryani violates facet information. Maximum length is 18. So this is exactly the error log, guys. OData error logs. See, exactly it tracks. So what is the problem, what is the error? So maybe I can change this to the chick chk cd uh, cd biryani okay. Okay, chicken biryani, CB. Okay, maybe we'll do some kind of like this. Chicken biryani, CHK biryani. Okay, okay, DUM, not 8, not much, 18 is not come. See, now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, guys. That's not a problem. You can send the request now. See, guys, that's exactly OData error log. It gives me the what exactly the error and chat. So go to here. What is the response? Response is not coming. But if you see, it's a 201 which is created. So now maybe I will refresh this, refresh the table, and you see, guys, the data is updated into the database. Okay, this is a chicken dum biryani, guys. Now I create one more thing, two, and it's a mutton MUT. Mm, okay, MUT, and send. Okay, now you can see F6 always method you need to do F6, guys, don't do F6, and you can see the data here. So the data 102 Green Bawarchi Hyderabad. Okay, this is the thing mutton dum biryani, and after this I move the data to the my thing, and I'm going to modify the data in the table. If size sub rc equal to 0, always the DML operations which you need to do in a commit work. So I did in a commit work and F5, and now I go to the database table and refresh it, and 1002 hotel ID is Green Bawarchi and Hyderabad, and this is my mutton dum biryani, guys. Okay, so like this I'm going to update the data into the database. But here, guys, always whenever you do this, I need to give a response back to the user saying, okay, this is my data and this is my status, whether it is updated successfully or there is an error or not. So you should give a response. If you want to give that response, maybe what I will do is, guys, sorry, I'm going to add one more field which is in a status field, status, and which is equal to the, I go to the predefined type, or else yeah, we can do the predefined type, and which is equal to character. This is my char, which is equal to the 100 characters, 100 characters. Okay, this is my status. This is my status, and it's a status of the record. Save. Oh, you can continue. Oh, Jay Jay. So I have added one field status in the table. Then parallelly, I will add the same field in the OData service also. So maybe I can add my one more field append, which is equal to s caps TATUS status, and which is an EDM string. So which is an EDM string, and maybe you can give maximum is, see, guys, whatever you give the max, whenever you post the data, it is checking. If it is crossing, it is giving the error in the service itself. Okay, it's an a status, and field is STATU. Yes, that's it, and save and regenerate the model. Okay, regenerate the model and generate the model. Whenever we generate above field name status is not part of the structure GR hotels. Okay, now it is activated. So now it no. So I need to come back, then I need to go, guys. That's the problem actually. So see, come back. Okay, did I saved it first? Did I saved it? Okay, let me uh, enter. Okay, let's change read only mode. Okay, come back. SEGW. Where is the service? Hotel. Okay, data model and entry type of hotels. And here, see the status, hotel ID, and status is the field, and change and do the generation. Okay, now it is generated. So guys, whenever we add new thing, we need to load metadata. That's a good practice. Maybe I'm loading the metadata, and also go to and clean up the cache, not cache, and F4 and G. It's in a hotel, right? Now service is changed. Okay, hotel and refresh, and that's it. And also guys, so whenever we do this, even the coding side also we need to do some changes. Where is my code? Okay, go to the runtime artifacts and extension, and in the create entity set. Okay, in the create entity set, so what I will do is when it is size sub rc equal to 0, okay, it is in a successfully created the record, right? So I change the data, change. Okay, here in the commit work, after commit work, so I change the, this is my input data, right? So in the input, I have the same data. Apart from this, I have a status field, which is equal to, okay, uh, record successfully updated in SAP. Okay, this is the SAP triggering. And guys, we have a method called copy data to ref. There is a method which we need to call. See, copy data to ref and do the control space enter. And here you need to pass the data, guys. So my data is, what is our data? ls underscore input. Again, I am sending the data, and the data we need to send to the, here you can see, sorry, signature. So what is the entity set data? See, ER entity is an entity set data, guys. You have to pass the ER entity. So that's a step which you need to do. Pretty printer and activate. Now you can see the response back to the your post service. You do something, user should know whether it is a successful record or failure record. So what is the problem? And no compatible with the CR data. Sorry, I think this is the here. I need to pass the data here, guys. This is the data here. This is an ER entity. This is the ER entity. Do the syntax check. Data is, you should pass that CR underscore data. So what is the entity type? What is the declaration here? Yeah, this is the TS hotels. My LS input is same as, my LS input is same as that. Okay, copy data to ref, and CR data is ls underscore input. Is it correct? ls underscore input. And entity is er underscore entity. Pretty printer. So why I'm getting this error? Do the syntax check. It's not compatible with the CR data. Changing. AR pretty printer. So what happened, guys? copy data to ref. Normally we provide, okay, see yes data, which is an ls input. Yes data means is data, ls input. This is fine. CR data, ER entity. Do we have anything problem? See, both are compatible only. ER entity and TS hotels are compatible. So maybe double click. Yes, the status is comes or not. We'll see once. So TS hotels and TS hotels, GR hotels. We have a status. Why this is the problem? What region? Table is reference to data dictionary purpose only. Here I am doing somewhere something save and something I problem ls input er entity. Okay, let's go to the b6. See, I did a commit work post operation. Okay, CSRF token create rest this and deep insert. I did this exceptions. Okay, I didn't say code post data. Okay, okay, it's a JSON format. We can call something guys. Why it's giving me the signature? Okay, ls input status record successfully created in SAP. Copy data to ref. CR data maybe is it mandatory? So I think it's mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory. Okay, something I did. So come back. We can copy data to ref. Okay, we'll do one thing here. So maybe what is the problem? Should not give me the error, guys. Create entity. See, ls input I declared with the GCL MPC TS hotels, right? The same reference I have given, entity type reference only I have given, same entity type, and also here also it is in a same entity type which I am going to give guys. So I don't know why. Uh, ER entity, ER entity. 1 minute. ls underscore input. Control S save petty printer. Okay, so maybe I'm activating with the forcefully. We'll meet after 10 minutes. Okay, I will activate anyway. Okay, we should not, which will give a dump guys. Okay, we should not do. Okay, after the
This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.